Hot out there this morning. So we start the top of the sixth. The Bombers trail 3-2.
When there's the last out in the inning, if it's not a forced out or if it's like the out of the lead runner, it doesn't.
Vincent's back out on the mound for the Bombers. Number 15 is the leadoff hitter. Roop's over on the day. She grounded out to the pitcher and struck out her last time up. Bombers trying to hold this game close. They're trailing 3-2. They had a 1-0 lead up until the fifth.
That's literally the only thing they need.
Swinging a line drive down the line. It's going to be foul. Strike. Same pitch up in the zone. She fouled it back again. Good job by the Stars Nationals team of fouling these pitches off. She went a little higher in the zone that time. Roop laid off of it. Tried to get her to chase one up and chase that one. Nice job. 6 for the Bombers. Roop fouled off a couple pitches high in the zone, and Vincent just come back to him with two more pitches higher. She finally got her to chase one. Third strikeout of the game. 44. Lifts her first pitch foul. This is one of the batters here last inning. Number 44, Womack. She fouled off several pitches of Vincent's. Her last time at bat, Vincent ended up hitting on a 3-2 pitch. She went to second on a pass ball. And then was knocked in by number 21, Owens. Vincent with the next pitch, swing and a miss, strike 2. And 2 strikes to Womack. Next pitch way outside. One ball, 2 strikes to Womack. Next pitch high out of the zone. Good pitch. She got her to chase it. She fouled it straight back. Womack's a tall kid. Looks like she's about 5'10". Vincent threw that ball about 6 foot. She swung at it. Fouled it straight back. See if she gets her to chase another one. Ground ball. Line drive past the third baseman. It's going to be foul. Try to bring it back in her eyes. Put it back in her eyes and see if she'll swing at it again and pop it up. That ball was, last pitch was more down the middle. Womack fouled it down the third baseline. Next pitch up. Going to be the same. Fouled down the third baseline. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Womack did this the last time up. She fouled about 4 or 5 pitches off with 2 strikes. Vincent's like, hey, what do I got to do to get this kid to strike out? Next pitch, up, change up, ground it to the shortstop. Foul ball over there on the third baseline to the third baseman. Just about a foot foul. Next pitch, low and inside. 2-2. In a miss, she struck her out on a rise ball, up and out of the zone. Good pitch by Vincent. So Vincent here with back-to-back strikeouts in the sixth. Brings in number 21, Kendall Owens. First pitch swinging, foul back. Next pitch fouled back, no balls and 2 strikes to Owens. Next pitch, change up in the dirt, ball 1. Vincent trying to get through the 6th here with no damage. The Bombers trying to keep the game close. They trail 3-2. Bombers have 9 more outs to try to scratch out a couple of runs and get a win here in Florida. Next pitch is going to be a ground ball to the second baseman. AJ's there. She's going to flip it over to Blackburn for the out. So 1, 2, 3 here in the 6th for the Bombers. Headed to the bottom of the 6th. They trail 3-2.
What do I do? I'm playing at a JUCO in Avon Park.
In where?
Avon Park. It's in like BFE.
It's here, though?
Yeah, it's in Florida. South Florida State.
Starting the bottom of the 6th, the first pitch to Sydney French is going to be a ground ball to right field. So Sydney leads off the 6th with a single. Little change up down by Hankins, the pitcher. She's gone. She's now in the 6th inning of work for her.
I'm majoring in mechanical engineering.
Sydney French leads off the inning with a single. So the Bombers lead off runner here on. Brings in Lila Blackburn. Lila's 0 for 2 on the day, or 0 for 1. Yeah, excuse me, 0 for 2. She reached on an error last time up. Lila shows a bunt, pulls it back, and then it's called a strike.
Typical though for like kids that don't really know what they want to do. They typically go like the business route. 'Cause
So Coach Knight here is asking Lila Blackburn to bunt the ball, sacrifice the runner down to second. You have one job here to do, Lila. Let's get it done.
UF with a marketing degree, so that's pretty broad too.
Next pitch, she squares. Bunted out in front of the plate. Nice bunt. It's going to be trouble. The third baseman's going to boot the ball. And Blackburn's going to reach it first base with an error again by the third baseman. So great job there by Blackburn, making the fielder make a play. It was going to be a tough play. Lila's not a speedster, but it was a terrific bunt. It's going to be a tough play. Third baseman tripped over her feet, bobbled the ball, and now Lila Blackburn and French has reached base here to start the 6th. Great opportunity here for the Bombers. Ivy's up, squares the bunt, first pitch. She bunts it foul. So a base hit and an error give the Bombers 2 base runners here in the 6th. They trail 3-2. Ivy's the number 9 hitter, and Eister, the leadoff hitter for the Bombers, is on deck. Next pitch to Ivy. Swing, half swing. It'll cost her a full strike. Strike two.
He goes, half swing cost her a full strike. I've never heard that before. That's funny.
Ivy squares the bunt with 2 strikes, and she's going to be out. Not a great at bat there by Ivy. Looked like she really couldn't commit to the bunt. She's a good bunter. Normally she likes to slap bunt from the right side. She was trying to sacrifice that time and just couldn't get it down. Her dad's over there at first base, Coach Ivy, giving her a tongue lashing about now. Swing. First pitch to Eisters, called strike. Runners at first and second here for the Bombers. Bottom of the 6th, they trail 3-2. Eisters trying to swing and a miss. Eister missed the bunt attempt. Pickoff play to center fielder was sneaking in behind French at second base. She's back. Close play. Way closer than it should have been. Eister don't miss many bunts, and French was trying to get an extra step, and it almost cost her. Next pitch, swing a little tapper out in front of the base. Third baseman picks it up and makes the play. Gets Eister by a step. The runners advance. French is at third. Blackburn's at second. Callahan, the hottest hitter in the lineup this weekend for the Bombers, steps in. Callahan's about a .540 batting average on the season. Couple of big RBIs yesterday. A chance here with for a couple of more. Swing and a little nubber to the second baseman. Takes a funny hop. The second baseman's able to make the play, and that ends the inning. The Bombers leave 2 big runners on base. Unable to get them to cross the plate. We'll head to the 7th. We trail 3-2. Yeah, that's crazy right there.
I wonder why he had them bunt when they were so far up like that.
Yeah, well, yeah, that
one little girl's fast.
Yeah, the one little girl, that's her deal. She's going usually, she's of course they do have her up quite a bit.
Mm-hmm.
But usually if it'll bounce twice, she's safe.
Yeah.
But she's just hitting it too hard and she's way too close.
Yeah. She's got a good arm too.
She's got to get a little bit more to make the pitcher feel the ball when she's that close. She's really good. I was talking about that, laughing at that. We were sitting around the hotel yesterday, and we were watching some old games, and the announcer over there said that it's a half swing, but it'll cost her a full strike. And I said, I'm gonna use that next time I get a chance.
Are they just subbing them back and forth? Oh no, they put her back in. Yeah, number 2. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, they let the other girl catch a couple innings.
Yeah. I think they decided to make the switch after the pass ball.
Oh, yeah, yeah. All right, Vincent's back out for the 7th inning here. She's gone all the way so far for the Bombers. They trail 3-2. Number 1, Hess leads off for the Stars national team. First 2 pitches called strikes. Vincent's trying to shut the door here on the Nationals here in the top of the 7th to give us one more chance to bat. Next pitch, high out of the zone. Oh, looked like she went. Umpire at first on the check said she didn't. 1 ball and 2 strikes to Hess. Hess is 0 for 2 on the day. She flied out to the right fielder and fly it out to the third baseman. Next pitch, change up. Looked like a nice pitch. I guess it was a couple inches high. Not a bad pitch at 1 ball and 2 strikes. Next pitch to Hess, swinging, she popped it up. French is over, going to look at it. It's going to be out of play, hit the third base dugout. Two balls and 2 strikes to Hess. Next pitch, high and inside, 3-2. Leadoff hitter here in the top of the 7th for the Stars Nationals. Big out here. Bombers need no trouble here in the 7th. Next pitch, outside. It's going to be a ground ball to Jordan at second. Picks it up and makes the play. Good pitch by Vincent. Hess reached out. It was on the outside part of the plate. She reached out, hit it to the second baseman. Easy play for Jordan. 1 out here in the 7th. The coach is out. Looks like he's going to make a substitution. 31, Hankins. Looks like she's going to be the next batter. She's been the pitcher in the flex, and so now she's going to come here in to bat here in the 7th. The pitcher, Hankins, is going to be the batter. She's batting for number 25, Shivert, the designated player. Pitcher versus pitcher here. Vincent versus Hankins. Vincent's going all the way for the Bombers. Hankins is going all the way for the national team. First pitch, ball. Next pitch, ball 2. 2 balls and no strike to Hankins. 1 out here in the 7th. Next pitch, swinging. It's going to be popped up to the right fielder. Gilmore's there. She makes the play. It's 2 outs. That'll bring in number 10, Ray. Ray had a big triple her last time up to bat. Tripled and scored on a pass ball. So here it is with 2 outs in the 7th. Vincent needs to finish the game and finish the inning right here for the Bombers. First pitch to Ray's fouled back, strike 1. Bombers trying to keep the game close here. Try to win it in the bottom of the 7th. Vincent trying to get out of the top. Next pitch to Ray's fouled back, no balls and 2 strikes. The Bombers will have 3, 4, and 5 coming up in the bottom of the 7th with a chance to win it. Next pitch, change up down, 1 ball and 2 strikes. Ellie Jones, McKinley Jones, and Ashlyn Jordan will be the batters in the bottom of the 7th. Ground ball to the third baseman. French comes up, makes the throw in the dirt. Sydney didn't throw the ball hard. It bounced. Blackburn couldn't hold on to it, so an unforced error there by the Bombers. Usually French is pretty steady over there at third base. Looks like she just relaxed, didn't throw the ball hard. Short hop to Blackburn at first. She balled it, couldn't hold on to it. So Ray reaches on an error here with 2 outs in the 7th. First pitch, stealing. She's going to steal second. And Ray gave the Bombers trouble her last at bat. Now she's on at second. More trouble here, unnecessary trouble here in the 7th. The leadoff hitter, Belfield, is in for the Nationals. The Bombers trying to avoid more trouble here. 2 outs. Vincent was cruising along here in the 7th, and then an unforced error by French at third base. A stolen base by Ray has put her at second in scoring position with the leadoff hitter at the plate. Bombers cannot afford to give this run up. 1 ball and 1 strike to Belfield. Next pitch, swing and a ground ball back to Vincent. Good job. She covers her position well. She throws her out at first for the 3rd out. The Bombers have come to bat here in the bottom of the 7th, trailing 3-2. The 3, 4, and 5 hitters, Jones, and Jordan, coming to bat in the bottom of the 7th for the Bombers. How many games you got today?
4.
4?
I don't think that they can. So they're putting the pitcher who was in the flex spot.
Right.
They subbed her in for the DP,
Right.
and now they're putting her back on the mound. Shouldn't she be
Right.
part of the DP?
Yeah, she's actually the flex, and so that means that she can
She can swap, but only with the DP.
Right. That's right. They can swap. And so really, probably more or less, that was just to try to get her in at bat. Just to having it bad in the game and stuff. So I think once you do that, the DP's done. So if we were to get back around it, she'd have to bat from now on. You know what I mean? Okay, this is not what we want to do. Seriously?
Oh, and then get a sub too, I guess. Number 22 for 25.
Yeah, 25 is our leading home run hitter. Like, why in the hell didn't she? We go to the bottom of the 7th inning. We got a pinch hitter here. Vickery's in for Ellie Jones. She'll pinch hit here in the bottom of the 7th. The Bombers trailing 3-2. Not sure what's happening with Ellie Jones, but Jones is the leading home run hitter for the Bombers, and you trail by 1. She's the leading RBI hitter for the Bombers, and now we have a substitution here, Vickery for Jones. Jones must be trying to figure out if Jones is feeling bad or maybe the heat's got to her. She's cramped up or something. Not sure what's going on here with this. But anyway, Vickery's the batter, leading off the bottom of the 7th, 1 ball and 1 strike. Next pitch to LV, foul ball. 1-2. LV's from Covington, Tennessee. Attends Covington High School. She's a 2021 graduate. 2022. She's a pitcher, utility player for the Bombers. Hankins is out. 7th inning of work here. Next pitch just misses. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Big at bat here for the Bombers with the leadoff hitter here in the 7th. Big spot for Vickery. Next pitch, change up, low and outside. The pitcher wanted to call. She ripped her mask off, thought she had a 3rd strike. It'd be 3 balls and 2 strikes to LV. McKinley Jones on deck for the Bombers. Next pitch, going to be called third strike on the outside part of the plate. Vickery looked at it. Umpire rung her up. That's the first out here in the bottom of the 7th. Nice pitch by Hankins. Froze Vickery. Vickery strikes out. To lead off the inning, you got McKinley Jones, number 23, nails the batter. Jones had a double in her first at bat. An RBI. First pitch to Jones is a changeup on the outside part of the plate. McKinley struck out her last time on that same changeup. Hankins gets ahead here with it in this at bat for Jones. Next pitch is the fastball. She misses it, fouls it straight back. No balls and 2 strikes now to McKinley. She's in a hole. 24, Jordan's on deck. Jordan had a single her last time. Jones has got to battle back here in the count. See if Hankins wastes a pitch, and she does, high, way over the catcher's head, back to the screen. Jones laid off of it. Hankins has a couple pitches to play with here. Let's see what she does. She needs to stay away from Jones. Jones with home run power. She has 4 on the summer. I'm guessing a changeup low here. See what happens. Fastball high. I was way wrong. Curveball way out of the zone. Jones is going to see the changeup again before this bat's over. That's her out pitch. Hankins through 7 innings here, through 6 1/3 innings, shown the changeup quite a bit when she wants to get an out. See what she throws at 2-2. Changeup hit into left field by Jones. Great at bat by McKinley Jones. You knew she was going to get the changeup again. Hankins left it over the middle of the plate. Jones was ready for it. It's a line drive into left field. So Jones is 2 for 4 on the day. Good job by McKinley here in the bottom of the 7th to give the Bombers the tying run. Now on at first base. Jordan with a single RBI last time up. The Bombers have a little fight left here in the bottom of the 7th. Trailing 3-2. First pitch to Jordan, called strike. Gilmore, 33's on deck. Hankins delivers to Jordan. Inside. Almost hit her. Jordan should have stood there and let it hit her. Ball almost got her jersey. Right now you need base runners. Gilmore's on deck, a good hitter on deck. Next pitch. Inside, screwball. Called strike. Jordan now finds herself in the hole, 1 ball and 2 strikes. Next pitch to AJ. Same little screwball inside, too far this time, 2-2. His 2 pitches been inside. Jordan would have just stood there. The balls would have hit her. And gave the Bombers another base runner. Pitch to Jordan, swing and a little line drive to the shortstop. She catches it, picks it up, throws it over, trying to double off Jones at first, threw it over the first baseman's head, but Jones was diving back in, couldn't get up. Nothing hurt on the play for the Stars national team. So now it's 2 outs. Jones is the tying run at first base. Gilmore's the winning run at the plate. Gilmore struggled today. She's 0 for 3. Had a tough weekend here in Florida so far. Now would be a good time for her to get her bat going. First pitch to Gilmore. Nice swing, fouled straight back. Good swing by Gilmore. The best swing of the day for her so far. Got to stay on top of the ball. Been popping a lot of balls up lately. She needs a line drive or a ground ball right here. Something in the gap would be real nice. That would score Jones from first. She's got speed. Next pitch to Gilmore is going to be a ground ball to the shortstop. It's going to be trouble. She comes up, throws Gilmore out by a step. Jones takes a fall out there at second base. Looks like maybe she's rolled her ankle or something at second. Surely don't need that. She's the number 2 pitcher for the Bombers. She was scheduled to probably pitch the next game. Rolled her ankle here. So we'll have to keep an eye on that. We surely don't need that. Now I'm worried about Ellie Jones, who was pinch hit for in that inning. And hopefully the Jones girls aren't going to be hurt. But anyway, the Bombers lose here 3-2 against the Stars Nationals Belfield out of Virginia. Lose 3-2 in a good ball game. Good pitching duel between Hankins and Vincent. Bombers come up a little bit short. Stars had 3 runs on 6 hits. Bombers had 2 runs on 8 hits. The Bombers will play again here at 12:45. We'll be back on the air at 12:45. Man, that was a good game, though.